What happens when you mix a professional skateboarder and a Michelin-starred chef? Well, you create a recipe for a burger that is taking the country by storm.
That's right. And this Friday, May 16th, right here in Soho, New Yorkers can get a taste of the Wagyu burger from NADC Burger. Now you know what it stands for. The brainchild of professional skateboarder Neen Williams and Michelin-star chef Phillip Frankland Lee.
And Phillip is here.
Here
and
I am.
Doth, you got to do that again. There you are. There he
What's
is.
up? There he is.
That's how you make an entrance.
How are you?
That's how you make an
Fist
entrance.
bump.
Let me get
Look at
some.
that
Hello,
fist
Neen.
bump. I just got a whiff of something delicious.
Yeah.
So thank you
Absolutely.
for that.
Thanks for having us.
He'll have my head on a platter if I don't feed him.
Yes, this is true.
We hear of a lot of different combinations coming together. Skateboarding, Michelin star. I mean, that's
Different.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I grew up skateboarding and
Okay.
became a professional chef. And Neen grew up cooking and became a professional skateboarder.
Yep.
So
It was meant to be.
Yeah. So I went to one of his restaurants and we sat down and we started talking and, you know, we hit it off and.
next thing you know, we best friends. You know, we got kids within a month of each other, and
Wow.
you know, now our families have sort of grown together. And the thing about this burger is that because we both have jobs and professions, the first 2 years of the existence of this burger, we never sold it. We would just show up at a skate park and give them away for free
No way.
because it was what we did for fun.
Yeah, it was like something we did on the weekend. It was like, hey, what are you doing this weekend? Nothing. Like, want to make
Let's
some
go.
burgers?
Let's go hang out, and make some burgers.
Yeah. So that's what we would do.
Someone needs to make a film about you guys. 'Cause that's truly, I mean, because it's, you know, you hear about, what do you want to be when you grow up? What's my job? What's my career? This sounds
Right.
like a calling because
It's
you
a
were
passion.
just doing something that was fun
Yeah.
and eating at the same time. Brass tacks, what makes this so fantastic? What's making you come all the way across the country?
Well, I mean, so it is when you bite into this should not taste chefy. It should not taste fancy. It should taste like a cheeseburger, the one that you grew up with.
Yep.
Okay.
We're just doing it a little bit elevated, and the elevation isn't. I mean, it is American cheese. It's got, you know, Heinz 57 in the sauce.
Okay.
But what it is we work with a small farm in Texas. It's 100% Japanese Wagyu beef. So Wagyu literally means Japanese cow. They brought the cows from Japan about 20 years ago, and they have been raising them and harvesting them
No
in
way.
Texas. Yeah,
Unbelievable.
so
Super juicy, super delicious.
and then Neen came up with an awesome like seasoning blend that goes on this.
Goes
and
on this
then,
business.
Yep.
And then the way that we build the burger, which we're going to do with you in just a second.
Can we do
Let's
that?
do it while we talk.
Can we build
Sure.
a burger? Okay.
Sure. So here,
Okay.
you want to open this like that. Neen's gonna. You can watch Neen how he does it, but the idea is that we try to
Special
make
sauce.
every single bite the perfect bite. You know, sometimes you get a burger and there's like one pickle in the corner.
No, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Or if you ever watch a chef try to, or you know, make the burger, make sure you get the corners.
What are you doing? Yeah.
Yeah, so we go from left to right. We make sure
They're not
there's
skimping
full
on any of
coverage.
this, as you know.
No.
Okay.
And then with the pickles, we try to make sure that there's a pickle in every bite.
Every
In
single
every
bite.
bite.
Instead
And
of
these are
just a pickle on the right side of the bun and all
How about
that
a
good
pickle?
stuff.
A pickle in my mouth first.
We do.
How about that one?
But a lot of pickles. We put a lot of pickles on. Yeah, there you
Yep.
go.
And
And
then
then
you just
spread them
spread 'em
out
out.
because the Wagyu is so fatty and the sauce is so fatty that it actually like works as like acid to cut through that fat.
Okay.
The thing is, we built this. We spent 2 years building it, but we built it the same way that I would build a dish at one of our restaurants as a Michelin star.
Got it.
We're trying to have like the perfect ratios and balance.
Got it.
Everybody's covered.
Yep. And then
And
you
then
should
two
have
patties.
Yep. And then you should have 4 jalapenos.
On the other side.
Yep. On the top.
4.
I mixed mine all together already.
You can, but if you want to do it right, you put them on the top. You don't have to.
Live and learn.
You don't
live
have
and
to.
learn. Next, I'm going to learn how to skateboard too while we're doing it.
Exactly.
Here, I'll
Yeah,
do
so-
this so you don't have to get your hands dirty.
I
Our
don't
burger is
care.
all about balance.
Yes,
so
sir.
the way we set it up,
Got
we
it.
spent
Those are
a
up
lot
top.
of time,
Got
a
it.
lot of care with how we set it up.
I
So
opened
that
up
it's-
this segment with this napkin. I don't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no.
With your lot of care, but
Perfect.
I want to. Not a damn chance.
NADC.
What is this? What's happening?
Not a damn chance is something like a catchphrase I came up with on my social media. I was putting on weight at the time, and I would lay out a bunch of plates of food, and then one scene would be all the plates I was about to eat. The next scene, they'd all be empty, and I'd throw a napkin and scream, "Not a damn chance!"
It's kind of like a mindset. It's like a I'm never giving up sort of mindset.
Okay.
Yeah.
In burger eating and beyond.
There you go.
I like it.
And then we just close
That's
and
it.
bite.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, you know I'm doing that.
I know you are. So am I.
Enjoy.
And the thing is, because with just this, the entire menu is one burger, one way. We don't have salads. We don't have, I mean, you can get French fries, but there isn't like a bacon Western burger into this burger. It's just one burger, one way. It comes with 2 patties because it's the one thing we wanted to do.
Not a damn chance I'm giving this back to you. Thank you so much. You at home, go to the Soho location of NADC Burger. It opens May 16th, and for more information, go to nadcburger.com.